Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink, the trained unprofessional, and welcome back to Echo! I didn't do the Echo bit, because that's getting old. Yeah, let's just jump into it. I don't even have a fucking blah 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 blah. It's just fucking Peyton Mall is tiny compared to the one in Pueblo where I go to school. Didn't we just get back from the mall, though? It's only one floor and maybe 20 stores. Still, it wasn't a bad place to hang... No, that was with Jenna's route. Motherfucker. Still, it wasn't a bad place to hang out back when I was in high school, mostly because it had a movie theater. So, where do you guys want to go first?
First, we only need to go to one.
You sure? I mean, maybe we should help him branch out.
He knows what he likes. It's fine.
Well, alright, lasers it is. It's one of those kinds of stores where it looked like a radioactive clown jizzed on everything. Why is that a quote? Ha! Well, there's a lot of weird porn here. You think Carl would like that? I'm not really sure what Carl's into when it comes to that. I think he likes the paws, honestly. Why don't I just box up my foot and put a bow on it then? What the...
Porn? Really? Let's just stick to comic books.
We both look at him. Everything okay, Tej? TJ's been a bit of a mood ever since he woke up this morning. He didn't talk the whole drive here. Instead, he's just browsing through stuff on his phone. He's not doing good, man. It's weird because a lot of these routes haven't gotten too far yet. Apparently, Leo's route is fucking nuts, or knuckin' futs, depending on your persuasion in the PG era. But, yeah, he's fresh off of the Flynn incident. He's just salty that he isn't roasting on the trail right now. He wanted to go on a hike, but we didn't do it.
No, this is fine. I'm fine, guys.
TJ smiles to show us how fine he is. Yeah, sure. Well, Leo's driving us halfway... What? Yeah, sure. Well, Leo's driving us up halfway after this, so you're still gonna get yourself barbecue. This is a very weird sentence.
You don't have to go if you don't want. I don't know if it would be very fun if you were upset the whole time.
At this point, Leo turns to me, smiling. You going with him? In this fur? On these legs? I lift a foot for him. No, it's over 90 degrees today. Yeah, best to lean into the land mammals. So, Leo claps his paws together loudly. Let's split up and pick something out. I think it'll be fine if we keep it under $20. As everyone wanders off, I look around. I'm not sure what I should get him. He doesn't get excited about much unless one of his comic books is getting turned into a movie. Well, he likes comics. You literally just said that, so might as well go with that. Jen is already looking at the comic book section, so I decided I'd try my luck there. Wait. Let's see if we look at the action figures who we're with. I move further to the back of the store to the action figures, where TJ is. Well, it's either Jen or TJ, and honestly, I think we're gonna go with TJ. Oh, goddamn. Turn into a different setting. Blap. There we go. That's the one we like. He's turning over a toy gun in his paws, his ears down. I mean, I feel bad, because I was kind of hoping one of them would be Leo, but at the same time, it's like, I think he would prefer comics, but also at the same time, I want to talk to TJ, so it's like, God fucking damn it. I walk up next to him, pretending to look over the wall. Find anything interesting? TJ shrugs, pulling the trigger on the gun a few times. It's definitely a weird-looking gun. It's pink, and the muzzle is perfectly round, the end tapered. That's when I realize it's a penis water gun! What?
I'm alright. Just a little tired.
He looks over at me, his brows raised. You're feeling better after yesterday, though?
Yeah, a bit. Just wish it hadn't happened.
Of course. So you're not going with me and Jen on the hike, then? Guess not. Leo said he might need some help setting up the party at his house.
I mean, you sort of promised me, but I guess that's alright.
Oh, God, I cringe on the inside. Same here.
You haven't seen him in a while, so it's good you guys can have time to catch up.
TJ lifts up the penis gun and points it at his face, squinting an eye and looking down the barrel. How the fuck can he not tell? He must know what a dick looks like.
I wonder what this is from. Do you think Carl will recognize it?
Oh, sweet innocent boy. He starts pulling the trigger several times, blowing the fur back on his face before opening his muzzle as well. I reach out and push it down. I think that's just a novelty item. You should get something else.
Okay.
I can tell that TJ is unhappy, but there's not much I can do about it. I wander off towards the opposite wall where all the posters are. Leo's standing there looking over the display board. I stand next to him. You know, I think every inch of this wall is covered. I don't know if there's any more room. Has he put anything on the ceiling? Oh, his wall. Fuck. I don't think so. And there's room. Alright. I guess I'll get him Lucha. I don't think he's got one. Luce. I don't think he's got one of them. I look over at the masked wolf, his arms crossed, bare chest and abs stuck out on full display. I waggle my brows. Sure, that's why you want him. Leo grins down at me. Oh yeah? Sorry, he's not my type. I like my guys a little more supple. Oh, good lord. His tail slaps my ass again. Oh god. Oh, I like him. I love muscles. Leo squares his shoulders and flexes. You fucking... God, you meathead. So he squares his shoulders and flexes. His biceps bulge to nearly the size of my head. Like these. I feign indifference, shrugging. Meh, I'm more into the cut look like Luce. Leo frowns, but I take that moment to slap him in the butt with my tail. Okay, guys, you're bad at being exes. I'm just gonna say that right now. Because it's not as flexible as his, I have to turn my body into it and practically thuds into his ass. Jesus, Leo yelps and stumbles forward into the posters with a loud clatter. Whoa, calm down, boys. Jenna walks up behind us and stands next to me, her arms folded over a mung with that doe and the schoolgirl uniform in the front. Oh, it's a doe. I said doe. Ah!
The baby is sleeping.
I want to be sleeping. That looks sexy, Jenna. Good pick. Jenna rolls her eyes as Leo reaches into the poster bin with Luce in it. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't have this one. TJ follows up behind Jenna, a small figuring of Trinity Weasel in his paws. I laugh. And of course you'd get that, TJ. Hey, it was a good prize, and he's kidding, TJ. Anyway, maybe it'll help him to take another look at that movie. It really is good. I realized I'm the only one who hasn't picked out a gift, and I look around anxiously. Right in front of me is a rack of beanie caps. One of them has a bloody and decaying zombie face printed on it, its teeth bared on the brim. I assume it's to make the wearer look like their head is clamped inside. I think Carl likes zombies. I snatch it off the rack and hurry up to the front with the others. Well, I don't know about that. How does it look? I asked TJ as we're walking through the parking lot. It looks good, I guess. No, I mean, does it look like a zombie badger is eating my head? Oh, yeah, looks great. He gives me a thumbs up. I pull it down over my face slowly. How do you think we'd all do in a zombie attack? I lift the hat back up over my forehead. Like who would die first? My eyes fall involuntarily on TJ. Oh, goddamn. You're really just laying into this poor fucker today, aren't you? Me? Why do you say that? Well, maybe not. You're pretty fast, and I just kind of imagine you curling up into a ball. But honestly, I'd be the first to go. I stick out a leg. Look at how stubby these are.
Psh, I'm the fastest and I'd carry you. You wouldn't have to worry.
Oh, really? I look over at Jenna and see that she's got a gleam in her eyes that always puts me on edge. Pretty sure I'm faster than you, Leo. Leo smirks.
Pretty sure my legs are way longer and way faster than yours, Jenna.
Jenna sticks out her bag with the manga in it at me.
Oh shit! Fucking hold my purse!
I take it slowly, trying to catch her eyes so I can shake my head frantically at her like, don't do it! Don't do it! Leo sticks his bag out at TJ, almost punching him in the nose, just oh, hey, here, hold this. TJ jumps and gingerly takes it from him, frowning. This is a parking lot, guys. Are you sure it's a good idea? But Jenna and Leo have already taken up their positions side by side, leaning forward. Oh, these two. Alright, to that lamppost.
You're on. Count us off, Chase.
How is this proving anything? Don't you need to be carrying Chase? Alright, ready, set, go! Well, Leo has a lead, apparently. Leo actually gets a bit of a head start since he anticipated the go, but Jenna catches up right away. In fact, she's 10 feet ahead of him just 5 seconds into the race. I can hear her laughing as she gracefully speeds ahead, her tail whipping around like a flag as she zips off towards the horizon. Leo, realizing he's going to lose, is frantically flailing his arms around, his ears and head down as he charges forward. I'm actually surprised at how bad he's losing. I mean, he used to play football back in high school, so he's had some training. With his head down, I guess he doesn't see the curb right in front of him, and oh, his foot clips it as he passes. I hear the yelp and see him careen off to the side, then roll on the asphalt before slamming up against the tire of a parked car. Ooh, shit.
Damn, even the world shook.
What the fuck is this dark gray thing off to the side there? I don't know what the hell that is. TJ gasps and covers his eyes. Oh my gosh! I'm already running up to where Leo's fallen. He's sitting up against the tire, one paw on his head as he grits his teeth in pain. Are you alright? Jesus, you hit that hard. I kneel down next to him, and the second he sees me, he grins and quickly scrambles up, brushing his paws.
I'm fine. Just tripped a little bit.
I can see the spots on his paw pads that are skinned and bleeding, and I wince. Ugh, Jesus Christ, Leo, that wasn't just a bit. Jenna, having noticed that her competition had eaten shit, jogs back at us, her paws on her hips as she breathes heavily. Wow, you okay, Leo?
I'm fine. Want to try that again? This stupid curb got in the way.
Nope, you're banged up enough as it is. You're fucking bleeding everywhere. I should probably drive.
I'm fine, Chase.
Leo rolls his eyes to show me how much he doesn't care, but I can see that the insides of his ears are bright red. There's a bit of an awkward silence, only punctuated by Leo and Jenna's breathing. Finally, Jenna walks up next to me and puts her paw around my shoulders. Well, now you know who you're more likely to survive with in a zombie apocalypse, Chase. Remember it. She leans her head up against my shoulder, and I cringe as I see Leo's smile turn icy. Alright, cool. Let's get going. I wiggle out from under her arm. You guys need to get to your hike. The drive back is only a little awkward. To her credit, Jenna does try to apologize to Leo, but he just waves it off as if it isn't a big deal. I can tell by how he's overdoing the cheerfulness that that's not the case. We drop TJ and Jenna off halfway up the trail, which happens to be right next to the highway. Once we're alone in the car, Leo starts messing around with the CD player. You might remember this. As the music fills the car, I'm immediately transported back to my high school days. Jesus, is this carpet stains? Yep. Leo's grinning at me, occasionally glancing towards the road. This is a band we listened to together in my junior and senior year. You still into this stuff? I mean, we're not gonna fucking say it's terrible. It's nostalgic. The music carries a lot of memories for me, and the fact that I hadn't listened to it since I had last been in town made it all the more powerful. Sure, the music is simple, the lyrics embarrassing, but I miss it. Maybe. I think I could be if I listened to it again. Me too. As we drive, I mouth the lyrics under my breath. You haunt everything in my life. I see you in the clouds in the sky so blue. I see your outline in my screen door, too. Finally, we pull up to Leo's old ranch-style house. This looks more like a shack than a house. Good lord. It looks the same as it always has, though the landscaping has definitely taken a turn for the worse. You live in a desert. What landscaping? Oh, you have a different amount of sand everywhere? You want to see a different color of dust? What the fuck? A different color water cooler on the front. Now you got two. Holy shit. Leo parks and we both get out. I'm busy staring at the driveway, thinking about all the times I've walked across it, when a gravelly voice pulls me from the reverie. Hey, who are you? I jump and look to the right, spotting a thin and angry-looking raccoon. He's standing next to some bushes, trimming them up. His yard is desert landscaped and looks pretty good next to Leo's property, which is nothing but weeds and sagebrush. Behind the raccoon is an old and rusty-looking trailer home. Hey, thinking back, I'm pretty sure that a really old mouse used to live here, but this guy's a raccoon, and looks pretty young, too. I hear Leo walking quickly around the front of his truck to stand next to me. Hey, Cud, this is Chase. Remember I was telling you about him? Leo puts his arm around me. Cud's demeanor changes immediately when he sees Leo. Oh, hey, Leo. This is him, then. Cud? My voice is incredulous enough to be offensive, but the raccoon notices. His already scowling face gets even more scrunched up. I'm not exactly from around here. Oh, really? No. We stand there for a few seconds, and Leo grabs my arm. All right. Glad you two meet. Oh, I'm glad you two could meet. We're actually in a bit of a hurry. Got a party to plan for. The raccoon watches us all the way to the door before Leo finally closes it behind him. Really, Chase? What? It's a weird name. I sniff, but instead of the scented candle smell I thought I'd get I'm instead met with the acrid smell of cigarette smoke. It doesn't look the same either. It's all a bit empty compared to when I was last here. Makes sense, I guess, with Leo's parents and siblings gone. I tell him what a great guy you are for the past 2 years, and this is the first impression of you. I'm sorry. What happened to that old mouse guy? Charlie, he died a few months after you left. Cud moved in a few years ago. Oh, well, he seems a little grumpy. He is, but he's a good guy. Been through a lot. Leo sets his bags down on the kitchen table, pulling out the cake and gifts. So why'd he move here? Said he likes the isolation. He works in Peyton. Some things happen in the city, and he wanted to get away. Leo ruffles through the plastic cups and gifts. I forget what country he's originally from. His full name's Kudzu. How old's TJ again? I think he's 20, but he doesn't drink anyway, if that's what you're wondering. I don't know. People change a lot in a few years. Anyway, let's go to my room. Gotta message Carl. You have the whole house to yourself when you still hang out in the bedroom? What the fuck? This is a shitty looking room, good lord. Leo's room is small, but cozy. A little cluttered, but clean enough. I walk over to sit on his bed, looking around at all the posters, most of them related to football or hip-hop moguls. You know, that's weird, because I see one of a bird, and the other one of, like, I don't know what the fuck it is, and nothing else. It's in development, guys. Just give it a moment. He's had most of these since high school. Kept the same room, huh? Your parents' room is bigger, isn't it? Yeah, well, I'm used to it being here. It would be kind of weird hanging out in my parents' room anyway. Besides, he plops down next to me, bouncing me up and down on the bed. I don't really need the space. So what do you do around here? Feels kind of empty. I'm really only here to sleep. Otherwise, I'm on the computer. You know, porn. He looks at me and grins. I look over at his computer. It's got a nice chair, and I can guess what the box of tissues next to the monitor is for, but that's not holds my attention. Instead, I see 3 holes punched right through the drywall. Around those are several more, less successful dents in the wall, some with knuckle-shaped features. Holy shit. Leo's ears fall flat, and he lets out an embarrassed laugh. Yeah, that's my fault. I really get into my games. Stand up and walk towards the wall, examining the damage. Leo stands up too, clearly uncomfortable. That was a few years ago, though. I don't play that game anymore. damn, Leo, you're fucking crazy. I poke a finger through one of the holes, realizing that punching through the wall with one to try wasn't anything to sneeze at. And strong. So he's still got that temper of yours. There was a theory in the comments. Someone posted this really long thing about how they pretty much called that Leo's gonna be like a sociopath or something. So, and other people are saying that his path is really crazy. So, I guess we're gonna see what the fuck is going on here. Is that a breaker box in his room? Holy shit! God damn! I don't. It was just that one game. I'm willing to bet that those aren't from a game. That probably is from the breakup, because I believe he said it happened over a computer, didn't it? I don't know. He's got his paws on his hips, glaring down at me. I mean, what if I was standing here? What would the head have done to my face? Why would you say that? Why would you? Why? I put my face in one of the holes for effect. Leo blanches like I had slapped him. Hey, don't talk like that. I would never. I know. Sorry. It's just funny how angry you get sometimes. Is it really? Is it really that funny? I mean, your phone looks pretty new. When's the last time you broke one? Oh, okay, the damn thing wasn't loading right. And he frowns. Why am I being interrogated right now? Hey, you want me to live here? I think I have a right to be concerned about my personal property. I only broke your phone once. What? He broke our phone? What the hell, man?
Warning flags.
Right? I spread my paws out. More than I've broken anyone else's phone. Yeah, well, I've never pretended like I cheated on someone as a joke. What? What? Whoa, what the fuck? What? There's a fucking can of worms opening up here. I don't know what the fuck? My attitude cools a little. Yeah, well, high school, you know. No, that's still not okay. I don't care how old you are. I know. Anyway, it's nice to have you here again. He reaches out and pulls me into a one-armed hug. When I pull back, though, I notice a cut on the side of his arm. A few more on the back of his paws as well. At this point, his fur is clumped together with coagulated blood. Man, you've really wiped out. He looks at his arm. Yeah, I should clean up. Hey, get on my comp while I'm gone and see if Carl's online. Leo talks to me as he's walking out the door into the hallway. I should be logged on. Ask him what he's doing tomorrow. We need to plan this out right. Okay. I sit down in the chair and wake the computer up. Sure enough, Leo's already logged into his account. I look at his friends list, seeing that Carl is idle. I send him the message anyway, then lean back in the chair, almost freaking out as it leans way back further than I thought it would. Must be all those jerk-off sessions Leo's had. I drum my paws against the desk for a bit, then look back towards the door. Leo's probably going to be a while, and I'm curious. I grin as I first check out his bookmarks. Man, you snooping ass! Social media litters the first few slots, and there's one called Mech Forums and another called Mechanics United. Okay. And of course, there are a few sports and football specific sites. Finally, I get one called Gay Viddies. Then another one called Otter Sluts. Ooh, that's tasty.
Otter slide.
There's a little more to... Our character's an otter and we're his ex.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, that's tasty.
Ooh. I snort loudly at that one. I click on the history tab next. I scroll through it for a while, for at least first 50 or so, related to some DJ or hip-hop artist. Finally, I see the word cock. I know that I'm looking at one of Leo's porn sessions. It's pretty standard stuff, ass balls, making out, blowjobs, and that's when I start seeing a pattern. Gay otters, otter asses male, male otters, at tail up, gay blowjobs otters. I raise my brows and click on the search bar for the history, typing in otter before hitting enter. The results spill down the window, the scroll bar small enough that I have trouble clicking on it to pull it down. Was Leo only into me because he had an otter fetish? I start to feel a little depressed as I scroll through the results, and that's when I noticed another pattern. At least half the results have wolf in the search phrase. And not just that. Wolf, otter, gay blowjob, otter, wolf, gay couple kiss, otter, wolf, gay cuddling. They have enough prickles as I scroll down the hundreds of results. And that's when I hear the door open in the hallway. I jump, first covering the screen with my paws like an idiot, then quickly exiting out of the window. Except that doesn't work. The sheer amount of results I'm getting from Leo's shame must have fucked up the CPU somehow. Desperately, I bang the mouse against the desk as I hear Leo's heavy footsteps down the hallway. I swear there's a cut on my back, but I can't reach it. Fuck. Mutter under my breath, heart pounding in my chest. It's just like 5 years ago when my mom caught me looking at gay porn. Leo walks in, the computer screen's still all hopelessly frozen. You know, unless it's if it's a laptop, you can close it. If it's a desktop, you can turn off the monitor.
Situation avoided.
Can you help me get... Leo stops mid-sentence as I look back at him. The guilt on my face pretty damn obvious. What'd you do? You know what? I try to stall and turn back to the screen, clicking furiously on the X. Hey. Just as he's walking up behind me, the window disappears. Wait a second, what were you looking at? I swivel around in the chair, grinning. Nothing! My voice squeaks. Well, I did a little more than squeaking. Leo stares down at me, an exasperated smirk spreading across his muzzle. No, not nothing. What the hell were you looking at? Is there something I don't know about? He folds his arms, but I get up and pretend to stretch, moving towards the bed. Well, yeah, there's something you don't know about, but now I know about some things. Well, then you might as well just tell... You basically just said it. What the fuck? I switched my tail behind on me a few times, teasing him, but mostly I'm just relieved I didn't get caught. Well, you just sort of fucking hinted at what you literally just did. So I hear him move, but before I can react, he's on me. He grabs my arms and shoves them behind my back and shoves me forward, falling on top of me on the bed. What the fuck? I grunt loudly as his weight pushes the air out of my lungs. Looks like I'm gonna have to get it out of you in the old-fashioned way, Otter. What the fuck? I struggle a little, and there's no way in hell I'm getting out from under Leo if he wants me to stay there. I'm not liking this. Hey, get off! He clutches both my wrists and one paw while he digs the other into my side. I gasp and writhe desperately, bouncing up and down on the bed as he pinches at my ribs. Oh, please, I don't know anything. Sure, now, what was you looking at? He leans in harder on me, and I feel his hot breath in my ear, nuzzling at it, only making me laugh and squirm. Oh, he's tickling us. Okay, good God. You could just say it's still fucking weird, but God damn, dude. I don't. Well, I'm sure Leo was curious about what I was doing on his computer. I'm definitely sure there's another reason why he's doing this. I can feel it. Oh. Before I can really think about that, he lets go of my paws and tickling stops. I only have a second to reprieve before both of his paws dig into my armpits. Practically squealing, I writhe around, managing to get on my back now that he isn't laying on top of me. It doesn't help much as he goes right back to my armpits. I can't take it anymore. Alright, it's I was just searching through your contacts to see if you were hooking up with anyone. The tickling stops and I'm left gasping for air while Leo just looks down at me, grinning. Oh, a little jealous, huh? Maybe just a little. Leo looks genuinely happy about that. His paws spread out to either side of my head as he grins down at me. I take my chance and shoot my paws up to his sides, digging in. He yelps and curls up and falls on top of me again. I don't relent, though, and keep wriggling my fingers around his body. Obviously, he's letting me win, but it's still fun seeing him melt into a twitching pile of giggles. He rolls onto the side of me, and I get on top of him, pretending to wrestle him down like I had done hundreds of times before. He playfully fights back, but he's grinning up at me with a dopey tongue out of his muzzle expression. On a whim, I plant my knee in his What the fuck? You just kneed him in the dick, what the hell? I'm not sure why. Probably let him know I knew, or maybe it was just a way to get back at him for getting off on this. He yelps again, this time a lot more loudly, and folds up, pushing me off to the side of him. Fuck! We both lay there, side by side, panting and sweating a little, my head resting on his arm. I think I won that. No way, I got you to squeal. And you cheated when you crushed my dick. Leo reaches over me and turns on a small, complicated-looking fan on the bedside table before flopping his other arm over his eyes. As I stare at the fan, I notice something else next to it, and I gasp loudly. What? What? Is that a fucking gun? Oh, yeah. It's real? Yeah, of course. I turn my head to stare at him. Why? You just leave it out here in the open? I never thought of Leo as a gun person. Flags! God damn. Oh, sorry.
Baby.
He told me he hated guns. Well, my dad had a bunch when he left, and he gave me one for protection. Wow, do you really need it? A few people in this town, well, you know. I think I know the people he's talking about. Have you had to use it or something? I mean, it's just sitting out. Leo shifts, bouncing on the bed. Let's just say some people need convincing when they're trying to cause trouble. I'm about to ask more, but Leo holds up his other paw. Not now. I'm tired. I'll tell you about it later. I go quiet, but it's hard not to stare at the gun. The concept of owning one is just so foreign to me. So what's with that fan? I cringe. I change the subject. Leo looks confused and over at the fan. Oh, it's a humidifier fan combo. I get nosebleeds a lot. I close my eyes and lay there against Leo. This is probably a bad idea, I know, but it feels good. And I'm tired, even after the discovery I made on his computer. I guess I'm just trying not to think about that right now. The fan drones softly. Leo's arm moves under my neck, and I feel his paw come up and start brushing at the tuft of fur on my head with his thumb and index. I wish he would style this again. When I had it spiked, it was stupid. I liked it. I feel myself dozing off as his fingers start brushing my forehead. Ooh. I feel the coolness of his anchor bracelet through my fur. Sometimes I think I'm going crazy. I'm barely awake at this point, the fan blowing on my face, Leo's stroking, feeling his warm body next to mine. I saw you here last week outside my window. That registers as a little weird, so I come back out of my doze a little. Oh? Yeah, I just looked out and I saw an otter just standing there. Huh. You think it was just another otter? Well, Leo yawns and turns his head towards me, snuffling at my ear. Is that why the gun's out? Oh, God. Oh, God. There's only one other guy. Remember Dale? He's fat, though. Could have just been someone that was lost, right? Maybe. I went out and didn't see anyone. Well, sometimes people see things. His arm tightens around my head as he gives it a sort of hug. Hope I'm not seeing things now. I roll my eyes, but his words remind me of something. Just like a bad dream, I'll be gone when you wake. But I swear, even if this was fake, I'll never forget your face. I sing a few lyrics from one of the old emo songs, but that's when I hear Leo snore. So I give into my pleasant drowse and sink slowly into sleep. This is a bad idea. This is bad. This is bad news. Oh God, the room is red. Well, at least with this game, I know that when it is the next day, it does the little word of the day thing, so I don't have to worry about that. I feel a presence in the room, and it's angry. Chase! I jolt awake, but I can't open my eyes. Chase! Finally, my eyes twitch open, but I can't move. I can only wiggle the tips of my fingers. Just try to hide, I dare you. What the fuck? I flinch. The voice is right in my ear. I'm still in Leo's room, still in his bed, and I can vaguely make out his body in the corner of my eye. The room, though, it's tinged red. I hear clicking, and I see the monitor switch on. I see myself bent over, tail raised, naked, looking back at the camera, my face warped. Dark holes bloom over the eyes and all over the image like it's burning. A tarantula crawls up over the foot of the bed and it starts making its way towards me. Oh god. I guess through my nose, since I can't open my mouth, my heart beating so fast I think it's shaking the bed. My fingers wiggle as I try to yank myself awake. The massive spider only moving closer as it crawls over my foot and my leg. Oh god! The weight of the spider is real. The way it's like my shirt is... Oh my god! This is real! It's real! Oh no, that's not real. I've had this happen before. It started happening when I took night shift at the grocery store next to campus. Very common, very normal. People have it happen all the time. I just close my eyes, wait it out. I do that, squeezing them shut as tight as I can, trying to find comfort. Leo's pressed next to me, his arm still on my head. I feel the spider on my chest. It's weighing so much more than it should be, but it stops there. Doesn't approach my face. I feel something else. Another presence. It's coming from the right side wall where the window is. Something's looking through it at me. I know it. I'm not opening my eyes though. I know if I do, I'll see something that will freak me the fuck out, and the spider is bad enough. I hear tapping. Whatever it is tapping at the glass, wanting my attention. I know it knows or know it's there, and it wants me to see it. What the fuck? This is lasting way longer than it should be. What if I'm stuck? Am I stuck? Am I gonna be stuck in this twisted Leo spider room dimension for the rest of my fucking life? He's mine. Eyes fly open already, pointed towards the window, bracing myself. But it's empty. The sky's tinged red from the sunset, and so's the room. My dreaming brain exaggerated to look like the color of blood. But the spider's gone, and the angry presence is too. I sit up slowly and rub my face, feeling exhausted even though I just slept. With the humidifier blowing right in my face, I can feel the tiny droplets of water that collected on my waterproof fur. It'll be impossible to fall asleep again after that. Not only because of how brutal the sleep paralysis was, but because I still don't feel right. While the spider and thing in my room were gone, the other thing outside the window, I feel like it's still there. Look out the window again and see nothing, but still, I can't shake the feeling that I'm still being watched.
I always feel like
somebody's watching me!
I'm no privacy.
Oh! I stare out the window as we roll down the dusty streets of Echo. Every road, every corner, every trailer, and every tree has a memory attached to it. There, in the middle of the dusty parking lot that belonged to the corner market, is a tiny stand. That used to be where I'd get ice cream after begging for $1 from my parents. It's crumbled and boarded up now, the paint peeling off in tiny chips. I feel like this is a new day. But they didn't do the day transition, so I guess we're just gonna keep going. And there, in front of the Duke's house, is a big flat rock that Jenna was standing on when she told me she was going to run away from home. We've read this before. Look over at Leo. He's got one hand on the wheel, glancing up the rearview mirror occasionally to trade jabs with Flynn. I'm regretting not letting him know we're coming, you know. He'll be lucky if he even gets his ass out of bed. This is a new day!
Yes, it is.
Boom! So, this thing, it tried to trick me, but I know a new day when I see it, and this is gonna be a new episode, motherfucker. I'm not doing double duty, bitch. Thank you all very much for watching this episode of Echo. What the actual fuck? And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been with the voices in my head in the squeak. When I say until next time. Bye, everyone.